Hello everyone, Chocolo Roberto here for another video review. This time, well, we've got two in one really. I've combined this for you to have Bounty, milk and plain chocolates. So there we go. So the regular one is the blue one, and the plain chocolate, dark chocolate is the red one. So yeah, there we go. So dark. If you can see that, and it doesn't say anything on the other one. So yes, so well, to cut a long story short, I'm not a massive fan of coconut at all, but these are sort of classic bars, so I have to review them really. But we'll see. You never know. I might be surprised. Who knows? But yeah, essentially what these are. Well, for some reason they come in two smaller bars. You can see it says 2 times there. So there's 2 mini bars in each one, and it's basically chocolate covered coconut. I think they might seal the coconut with something. So it's sealed together with some kind of, I'm not sure really, some kind of, I don't know, emulsifier or something, I'm not sure, but yeah, it just says, well, in the dark chocolate one's case, it says moist tender coconut covered in rich dark chocolate. That's what it says. And then this, in the white chocolate one, moist tender coconut covered in thick milk chocolate. What does it say? It says rich dark chocolate and thick milk chocolate in this one, so I'm assuming it's still thick in this one, but we'll see. Yeah, so basically I didn't think it warranted doing a review, you know, separately, so I thought I'd do them together really, because they're basically going to be the same other than the plain and the dark and milk chocolates on them. So, but we can see what the calories are like. So it's probably going to be a relatively. Right, so I think, yeah, so it's per half, but it's per one of the mini bars basically. So it's, doesn't do one after the other, I guess. Yeah, okay. Right, so both weigh the same, 28.5 grams. Yeah, so it's basically 139 calories in the milk chocolate one, 140 calories in the dark chocolate one, so 1 calorie extra. The fat is 7.3 grams in the milk chocolate, 7.8 grams in the dark chocolate, 6 of which are saturates in the milk, and 6.4 of which are saturates in the dark chocolate. So just to reiterate that, so 7.3 grams of fat in the milk chocolate, and the plain chocolate 7.8, 6 of which are saturates in the milk chocolate, and 6.4 of which are saturates in the plain chocolate. So slightly more, 1 calorie extra and a bit more, about a gram extra fat in this one, and in the dark chocolate. So yes, but they say dark chocolate's better for you, so who knows. Okay, so right, so it's a bit difficult to measure this one because they are 2 little bars, but the gist of it is you've got a massive sort of flourish on each one. So it's about 16.2 centimeters. I'm sure it's the same for these. Yeah, about 16.2. So we'll see what it's like. So I'll open each one. Yeah, so well, I haven't really gone over the chocolate bar cover, I guess, but you can clearly see it's got a sort of Caribbean feel, or Caribbean, depending on how you want to pronounce it. With the coconuts there, nice background there, and obviously the red colour for the dark chocolates, whereas it's got a nice blue, paradise blue, I guess you'd say. The coconut's obscured by the 50p in this one. It's a bit of a shame, but there you go. It is a coconut bar. Would have thought that coconut would be the thing they'd want to show, but anyway. There's nothing really else to it other than coconut, but I guess people know what Bounty is anyway, so. Yeah, a bit of a strange one. It's not even behind it, they've just removed it completely. But yes, yeah, there you go. I think this one's a bit more of an attractive bar. I think maybe this is more of a sunset, I don't know, but I don't know. Anyway, okay, I'll get one of each. So you can see it's very small, so it's 16.2 centimeters, the bar length, and each one of these is 6. So it's only 12, so you lost like good 4 centimeters, but yeah, 6 centimeters wide, and well, long, whatever. The width of them is 2.5. And about height wise, it's roughly 1.5. I'm assuming these will be both exactly the same. Let's have a look. Other than the lengthwise and everything, of course. So let's have a see. So yes, basically exactly the same. See if we've got the same sort of weird ripple effect on there, where the chocolate's poured on perhaps and smoothed over. We can see this one's clear the dark chocolate and it's clear the milk chocolate, but they're basically exactly the same. Underneath, nothing special underneath. Well, actually I say nothing special. It's not got like the tread marks. I don't know if you can see that. It's got like a palm tree and Bounty, so it's a bit different. Lots of these chocolate bars you just have like the rubber track marks from where it was on the production line. These ones have got Bounty and the palm tree, so that's quite nice actually. Yeah, just for the sake of it, I will measure this one, but it looks exactly the same as you can see. Yeah, about 6 centimeters long, wide, about 2.5, and again about 1.5 on there. So yes, it's exactly the same. So there we go. So you can clearly see the different shades there. Okay, so let's open them up. I think basically it's just going to be coconut, so don't expect too many surprises in the middle. Okay. Yes, there we go. So we've just got sort of compacted coconut. It's a bit of a, seems to be a thickish chocolate layer on top. But there you go. Basically just coconut. So there you go. So no, does exactly what it says on the tin, I guess. Although it doesn't actually, in one of the cases, doesn't actually show coconut on it. But if it did show coconut on it, it would do exactly as it says on the tin. So you can see the thickness of the chocolate there. That bit that's breaking off, so it's not massively thick. And the top is probably the thickest part. That could just be, well, yeah. Yeah, I think it's got a reasonable thickness on top. Okay then, well, as I say, I'm not a massive coconut fan, but let's see how we go. I'll try the milk chocolate first. Let's see how we get on with that. It was very soft. Remember I had, I think it was in the Nestle Quality Street chocolate section, there's a coconut one in there, and it's very chewy, the coconut. I think they'd obviously added some caramel or something. You can taste the milk chocolate, it's not too bad. Chocolate's, it's not so overly sweet, but you're getting quite a lot of moisture from it, which is quite nice actually. I'm kind of left with the sort of the coconut after a while. And sort of you've taken all the moisture out of the coconut, so you're left with quite a small amount of it left. But it's okay. This is a bit I'm not a big fan of really. I'm not a fan of the texture of coconut. I don't know. It isn't really like this, but to me it just feels like I'm eating shredded paper. You know, I'm just not. I'm not a big fan of it at all. But it's not unpleasant. It's better than I remembered it being. I mean, I can have it in things, but generally just eating a big chunk of coconut's not my thing. I'm not really won over by this either, but it's not unpleasant actually. It's quite nice up until the bits at the end where you've just got a load of coconut in your mouth. It's okay. The chocolate was nice, and let's say the sort of the moisture you're getting from the coconut, you know, is quite nice as you're chewing it. That all comes out, and it's not too bad actually. Definitely better than I remembered it being, and you know. So yes, let's try this dark chocolate, see if we get much of a difference. Let's see. You definitely do get a difference. It's not massive, but you're getting a bit, you know, a bit of the sort of bitter chocolate, dark chocolate taste. I'm quite a fan of dark chocolate, generally, but I don't think it does any favours with this though. To me, with the dark chocolate, it's tasting more like one of the chocolate selections you just don't like in one of these chocolate assortments like Quality Street or something. It just tastes too much. It's not a combination that's done it favours for me. So I do quite like dark chocolate, and I like it in certain areas and things, and you know, I'm not against it, but well, for me it's not done it any favours here. For me it just tastes like one of the chocolates that you're just not a big fan of in this chocolate selection. The other one, I think the chocolate kind of carried it forward a bit really actually, and it tasted, I don't know, it seemed to taste a bit more I don't know, pleasant, I guess. I don't know, sweet. I'm not really sure. It just seemed to work better with the dark chocolate. It seemed to just... I think the chocolate made it a bit more creamy and pleasant, I guess. But in this one, it kind of just... I think it just highlights more the texture of the coconut. Which, if you like coconut's fine. But for me, I'd rather not have that texture highlighted. Is the gist of it. So yeah, so I'm obviously a bit biased with this one. If you love coconut, I definitely can't see anything here that would mean you wouldn't like these. I mean, they're very nice. The chocolate's very nice. It does make a big difference. I think if you, I think for me the dark chocolate brings out the more of the coconut taste, whereas I think in the milk chocolate it makes it a bit more. I don't know. I think it just emphasises a different taste. I think I'm not quite sure what that is really, but it's hard to explain. But yeah, as I say, I think the dark chocolate definitely emphasises the coconut. I think this one, subtly, very subtly, you're just getting more of a sort of chocolate coconut taste, I guess, in a strange way. But yeah. So there you go. So I think for my eyes, I do prefer the milk chocolate one. I'll give them both 3 out of 5. I think, because I can't really say they're not very nice bars just because I don't like coconut. Because what's the point? It's not. That's not very fair, really. So yeah. So I think but I was say I'm not. They're quite nice what they are, and I think there's nothing in there that's unpleasant other than the coconut for me. And obviously it is a major part of the bar, but other than that, it's it's actually quite nice. And I think the milk chocolate one's not too bad though. It's not too unpleasant. I think the only time was at the end when I was just left with a small amount of, when I want all the moisture to come from the coconut and the chocolate gone, I was just left with sort of that bit of coconut at the end, which to me is a bit like shredded paper, Whereas with this one, from the start, it wasn't overly great. I mean, I think you just weren't, I think it just tasted like a chocolate that I've had before that I wasn't too keen on. And I don't mean a specific chocolate, I just mean it just doesn't come across well. So, yeah. Well, that probably was a specific chocolate. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed those reviews, everyone. Hope it wasn't too biased against Bounty, but, as I say, if you like coconut, I think you're in for a winner here. So there we go. Okay, guys, thanks for watching then. I'll see you next time. Follow me on Twitter, subscribe, and things like this. Like my videos, and this, that, and the other. And I'll see you again. Thanks again for watching. See you soon. Bye for now. Bye.